Not the best week to take a dog for the walk any day, but like there are some days and sometimes you can, but maybe your dog might be able to drive like this patriotic pooch that is turning heads all over the place. And as Sam Reed shows us, it's not for his outfit, but his driving skills that are not rough.
As people pack Rocky Point State Park ahead of the dog days of summer, there's someone in particular who's positively patriotic.
We do have a lot of patriotic themes.
If you're wondering what you're watching, yes, that's a dog driving an electric kids car. And his name is Buck Berard.
I have 2 daughters. They know that he's the son that I never had.
A mini Australian shepherd who was given to Chris Berard 2 years ago from once strangers.
And they were very nice people, but they knew that they didn't give him enough attention.
Now, that couldn't be further from the truth. The patriotic pooch has become a huge hit.
We get responses like, oh my God, that's the best thing I've ever seen. Or, you know what, one lady walked up to me, she said, I was in such a bad mood today. She said, but this made my day.
And it all started a little more than a year ago when Chris came to the conclusion this dog was special.
And there was a kid's tricycle in the driveway, and I sat him on the seat, and I put his paws on the steering wheel, and he stayed there.
From there, things took off literally.
Then one day, I was in a thrift shop, and I seen one of those cars, and I says, I gotta try it.
First came a request to visit someone who was sick in a nursing home.
It was just overwhelming with the response I got.
Then came dozens of other appearances and parades all over Connecticut and Rhode Island.
Everybody just went nuts, and it hit you right there in the heart, and it hasn't stopped since.
People can't seem to get enough of the dog that looks like he's driving. When they see him, they can't control their excitement.
50% of them ask me, is he driving? And then they just can't believe it. And it stops them in their tracks, and they got to take their phone out and take a picture, and it just stops them, and they're overwhelmed.
And that is the reason for all of this, an opportunity for something fun.
Hi! He just brings smiles to everyone.
And while Buck will be in Bristol for America's 250th parade, every day is a reason to celebrate.
And it never gets old.
Buck, you want to come visit us? Like, you can drive down like that. I mean, Todd, I want to go get an electric car and figure out how to teach my dogs how to do that. That's insane.
Would you hop on that and trust the dog to drive?
I think I would. He was negotiating that curve pretty well on that one
I always watch. I said, well, this is a straightaway. And then it went around a curve. That's pretty good.
Good for you, Buck. I mean, I don't know if you've got a license, but it looks like you're doing fine.
Doing fine.
Awesome.